Hi, that's my SmartBank, and that's my account. For illustration of our prototype capabilities, we've modified it a bit, so we can choose time in the past and see how SmartBank would have worked. Let's just walk through 2 previous weeks of my life. A month ago, I've started a small renovation in my apartments. But renovations are never small, so in 2 weeks I ran out of money. My bank has all possibilities to understand it and to help, to offer me a loan which was more than suitable for me at that point of time. Around a week ago, we received great news that SBDA has passed the UniCredit Appathon, and so we need to travel to Milan. Bank could realize that I was going abroad, because I bought tickets and booked a hotel with my credit card. Also, previously my bank could know that I have a gym membership. Why not suggest me to freeze it for the time of my trip and not to lose money? Several days ago, I ran out of money on my mobile phone balance. That was unexpected for me, and I was left without a connection. But my bank could expect it, as long as I usually pay for it either with my credit card on the provider website or via mobile banking app. So it's not hard to predict when my account balance will be close to zero. So bank could warn me, and it would be very helpful. Finally, yesterday we came to Milan. That also should be quite clear for the bank by GPS tracks and transactions in the airport. At this moment, bank could provide not just one, but several useful tips. Firstly, as long as I came from London, I didn't know current FX rates. So this information would be very helpful. Secondly, my bank could know that I haven't used service My Taxi previously, and it works in Milan. So I can have 15% of discount for the first ride, if I used it instead of Uber as usual. Really useful information. I think the approach is clear, but it can work not only in visual interface, as we've just shown. Nowadays, interfaces of natural language become more and more popular. That's why we are sure that SmartBank should provide all functionality in this way as well. So let's come back to the present. Right now is the time of my usual lunch. My bank knows it because I usually pay in restaurants by card. So it knows pretty well what kind of restaurants I prefer. Also, my bank knows that I'm a new city for me. Perfect moment to suggest me personally some great restaurants around me that I would love, considering all information that bank has about me. Specifically, in my case it's easy because I'm a fan of Italian cuisine, but helpful anyway. That's a natural language interface, so I can ask the bank directly. For example, what to do tomorrow in Milan. Special algorithm will automatically ask me a couple of clarifying questions to determine my specific need. Okay, I want to spend time with friends and in cultural places. And it's done. In some cases, it's much more comfortable just to ask the option you need than struggling with visual interfaces. And, as previously, SmartBank, based on my previous transactions, understood that I like specifically modern art museums and suggested me a good deal to buy a 3-day ticket for both museums. It costs €12 and will be cheaper if you are going to more than one time each, so I can do it. Finally, that's just 2 weeks of my life, and so many cases where bank could be really helpful.